All right. We should be live.
Man, I've somehow finished 22 games this year.
You have?
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm just looking at my top 10, seeing if Halo is going to fit on there.
Top like game of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if that will. You know, it's really good, but like it's literally the same game, just with a fresh coat of paint.
I mean, you could say the same about Star Fox, though. I mean, I don't
That's
know where
true.
Star Fox sits on your list, but
Yeah, and I don't know if Star Fox will be that high either. Like I try to like, I don't know. I kind of put remakes and remasters like a little bit lower. Zelda will be a big one. Like where will that fall? But like also, but stuff like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, like I felt like they did a lot more to that game in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, well, 4 was like a reimagining almost.
yeah. Like brought it up to modern game mechanics and stuff like that. Star Fox, like, I mean, it feels like it's pretty close to the original, like movement wise, right?
Yeah. I mean, it feels better, but
yeah,
it's practically the same.
Yeah. All right, I am ready to start when you are.
Let's do it.
All right. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Bros Cast, episode 320. My name is Harrison. I'm joined by my brother Nick, as always. Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. We're back on this glorious Monday.
Glorious Monday. Yeah, we have not much going on today news-wise, so back to our normal day, of course. So yeah, good to be back on a Monday.
Yeah, I've been feeling some stuff is cooking though.
I hope so. I mean, what do you think is cooking up? I mean, at this point, we're 10 days into August. I have a feeling that the next direct is going to be the September one.
Okay, you're in that right now.
And I'm thinking like they're going to do the same thing they did with Mario last year, where they'll spend like 20 minutes dedicated to Zelda's 40th. We'll get a couple cool announcements, maybe a controller, maybe the Switch 2 edition. A longer look at Zelda Ocarina of Time. I don't know if they'll show a trailer for the movie in this direct. Maybe they'll announce,
probably announce a trailer date.
Announce a trailer. That's kind of where I'm at now. I would love for all this stuff to be, come sooner, rather than later. But that's kind of where I'm at with it. But Zelda's like kind of it's a big deal. I feel like they have more up their sleeve than they did for Mario, anniversary, because we didn't really get much game wise. We got the 2-pack or whatever, and some amiibos and stuff like that, which was cool.
And technically Yoshi was
Yoshi was part of that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't as excited about the movie, the Mario Galaxy movie, as I was the first time for the movie, just because like I know what those are. Like they're kind of like, it's just a reference. It's a reference mule game or movie. It's like just and that's cool, and it's cool to see that stuff. But I only ever watched the Mario movie, the first one time, and that was in the theater. I never did watch it.
That was enough.
Yeah, and the same thing with the Galaxy movie. Like I don't really feel the need to go back and watch that one. So, yeah, way more hype for the Zelda stuff. But and I have a feeling they'll have some pretty cool stuff for us. Hopefully,
I think so. I think this month we might get like an indie showcase or potentially a partner direct or something, because I mean there's a lot of stuff lingering out there. There's the Monster Hunter rating. I'm sure Capcom has some Resident Evil games coming, some of the other remakes.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, any worlds and stuff like that are way more exciting now, just because the third party support has been so great on the Switch too, and like you said, Capcom, like
just on a heater.
Yeah, just on an absolute heater right now. So,
yeah. But anyways, how's your week?
it was good. The week was good. Didn't really do much. Just kind of played some games. Yeah, we didn't really do much. Like we didn't go out or anything like that. Went to the movie or anything like that like we did the week before. So yeah, just kind of a chill week. It was good.
Nice. Yeah, I was playing some Gears Saturday with Adam, and then we switched over to Halo.
Yeah.
For a bit with Adam and Brendan, and they're like, "Yeah, where's Harrison? Like, is he getting on?" I was like, "You guys don't understand. Every Saturday, he grinds Dragon Ball FighterZ."
We did. We hadn't played in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I saw you on.
Yeah, and we gotten on. Brittany was like, Brittany wanted to play some Fortnite with Kellen, so me and my buddy looked at each other like, "Oh, let's go downstairs and get some DBZ in."
Have you played Tokon Fighting Souls? Is that of interest to you guys?
It is, because it's
the same developer.
Yeah, right? Arc System Works. So like I am very, very curious on the game, and it's reviewing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Which, rest in peace to my fantasy critic this year, because you're on an absolute tear.
Oh no!
Although, yeah, you had. I think you got like 19 points for it or something. I think it's sitting at 89 on OpenCritic as of a few hours ago. So it could be
easy money,
lower or higher. But
you're up though. You the next 4 are you.
Yeah, I've got like 4 or 5 on the slate, and they could all be something potentially. We'll see. But stuff like Bubbly Basin hasn't been rated yet. Deltarune Chapter 5 still hasn't had enough reviews on OpenCritic either, so like I'm kind of screwed on that one. So I don't know, but yeah. Yes, I am curious about Tokon Fight. I don't know if I want to dish out $60 for it though.
Yeah,
right now, especially when there's so much stuff that is coming up. And I kind of want to mess with. I kind of want to try out Beast of Reincarnation. I know it didn't review super well, but I have it downloaded on Game Pass. So I may boot it up this week and just give it a shot. I think Game Freak said that they're going to put out a patch, or maybe they already have, to kind of address some of those issues. But so I may wait on that one. But yeah, I'll probably hold off. Maybe if I catch it on a sale or something like that. For Tokon, so we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, how was your week?
It was good. Work was relatively chill. I mean, we all played some Halo.
Yeah.
Last Thursday night, that was a ton of fun, and then played some more Halo on Saturday. That was fun, and then watched. I had never seen The Devil Wears Prada. So
I don't think I've seen that movie either.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought Meryl Streep was killer in this role. She's very cool.
You gonna watch the second one?
So the reason we watched the first one on Friday was because Alicia wanted to watch the second one. So we watched that one Saturday night.
Nice.
And I thought it was a well done sequel. Like it didn't feel like a cash grab.
Right.
Like it actually did something different than the first one, which was really cool. But it also had it did the references really smart, where in the opening sequence of the movie, it did the round of references. And then once it got into it, that's when all the new stuff happened.
Okay.
So I feel like it did that connection.
Really that's always tough with when you have this, if it's been 20 years since the original, and it's like, okay, why are we doing a sequel now?
We're just doing the same thing again.
Yeah, that's tough.
But it was good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and then Sunday, our parents came over, chilled out, brought some Smithfields, some chicken tenders, had some lunch, chilled out. It was good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive over to what we've been playing. Nick, where do you want to start?
Let's start with Splatoon Raiders.
Okay.
because both. I mean, I think at this point both of us are kind of wrapped
I
with
can't
it.
remember if I had finished it up last week or not. Raiders.
I don't think you had.
No. Okay. Yeah, I did finish it. I finished the bottomless buffet. I
Well,
like level 97 through 100 or 94 through 90. One of those like those strain of 3 levels was absurdly difficult.
yes.
There's a snake enemy in this game. It's a really cool like design and a really cool enemy, but on this particular level, it's a smaller area. That basically it's like a square, I think, and like there's one point in the middle that's like on the top, and I just could not get past that first level for the longest time. And this type of enemy, it's like a long snake that's got like a metal shield on the front that you can't damage it there. And then on the snake part itself, there's like I don't know, yellow ink that flows
Mhm.
down, and on the very back is where the actual rider is or the driver of the snake. So easier said than done because the snake is following you. So if you jump to the back and you're shooting it, it'll then coil up and try to attack you. But on top of that, you're fighting like 3 or 4 of them at the same time. And there's different variations of more power, like more armored versions of these things. So
Yeah.
very, very tough. I was getting
I
really,
remember
really
this one.
frustrated. Um, and I was almost done. And now I was like, you know what? Let me just I was getting ready to boot up Final Fantasy Rebirth. And I was like, you know what? Let me just grind. Let me do some grinding. And I probably grinded on that level. Well, between that and jumping back and finishing up, because I there was some super spicy raids that I did not finish. The ones where you have to like collect so many eggs and then go
Yeah.
to like the big crystal. I think there was 4 I hadn't done for those. So I went back and did all those while kind of grinding in between doing the bottomless buffet. Finally beat the final boss, which was super epic and awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Very
game
fun.
is fantastic. Like again, we've been kind of raving about it for the last couple weeks, but I think this is my favorite Splatoon game, easily. You know, I love the Splatoon series. I love the multiplayer. Didn't feel like I was missing Turf War at all in this. Like this is
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted as Splatoon. You know, it's 1, 2, and 3 great games, but they blend together at some point. Um, and it feels like they were just kind of getting to the point where it was getting a little bit stale. Like they can only add so many weapons and like new maps and stuff. And I really enjoyed the single player portions of Splatoon 2 and 3. Um,
Yeah.
but Raiders, man, Raiders is
It's on another level from a single player
yes,
perspective.
it is so good. Like at top 3, top 4 right now. I think it's gonna hold on until the end of the year. Maybe they'll put out a couple updates at some point. I would love
Yeah.
some DLC, extra levels, something like that for this game because I'm itching to go back, but it's like I'm not gonna continue just doing the bottomless buffet, you know, over and over again.
In
But
perpetuity.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
loved
I
it.
I still have some, like, spicy raid versions of some levels to do, like, some of the boss fights. I have not done the super spicy version, so I still have more content to do, but I did get to level
Yeah.
100, I guess spoilers, but get to level 100 in the bottomless buffet and get the real ending. Yeah, for
And you
me
shouldn't have a problem with any of those other levels. Like it's
no, because
pretty.
like, I'm pretty underleveled. I think I'm level 70 or
Oh, wow.
50 plus 20, but my loadout's just it's so good. Like,
Yeah.
I've kind of, like, nailed every aspect of it where it all synchronizes together really well. But
Yeah. Yeah. Just
uh,
the tinkering. Like I love just
the
tinkering. Like
tinkering is awesome.
it feels like the night before your fantasy draft, you know, is due for the week, and you're just tinker. It's tinker
Yeah,
time, baby, and
take
you're
your
just
time,
tinkering, tinkering.
tinkering
And
on the
it's
toilet.
yeah, exactly. Like I was looking up, like I was googling builds and stuff. I was like, okay, because once I was stuck on there, I was like, okay, maybe I'm just doing something wrong, and I ended up. I think I had the build that this guy had done, but he was like, go in and like upgrade like the individual
Mhm.
like gadgets and like their actual abilities like within the gadget. So I started doing that more because I was mainly focused on like the gun itself. Um, but once I kind of dived into actually upgrading the different stats that you can do for your gadgets,
Like the
that's when
gadget parts,
that's when I was really able to start doing some really cool
because I mean
damage.
that's where the damage lies.
Yeah, yeah,
Like like the main weapon you have is kind of secondary to spamming your gadget
because
abilities.
you have to. I mean, there's some of those last levels, like you're getting bombarded all over the
Oh
place,
my god,
and
it's
you
crazy.
cannot sit still. Like you have to move, and just the fact that so many enemies are on the screen and it never once had any
Never
sort of
never
hitches.
once.
Like, man, I am. This is probably like my most impressed game I've seen on the Switch 2 thus far. Like
Yeah.
it runs flawlessly, looks great. So some people said it's ugly, but like I think that's kind of the point of the game. It's like, you're on these like outside islands and, you know, I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it being a little bit bland in detail, and then you throw in like the ink color, and it really like brings the game to life, which is kind of the whole point of this Splatoon. So yeah,
I mean, we've already had like the cityscapes, and we've had that stuff in other Splatoon games. So like it makes sense to go to something a bit different.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, level 99 was where I got stuck. I
yeah.
kept, and that was the one with like the two Goliaths that are
Is
shooting
that
like
is that the
very.
flying ones or the
No,
glass
no,
ones?
no, that was 98. 99 is like the two big guys that had the two cannons.
Oh yeah, where
Their
it's got like the
swords.
spiral. Is that the one?
Spiral.
So like the level itself, it's got the circle at the bottom, and then it kind of spirals up to the top, and there's one Goliath on the top and then one on the bottom. Is that maybe
No,
I'm
it's
not thinking
like
of the right enemy?
it's like a square. It's like almost like a box of like you can go around and then you can drop into the box.
Let me look up what a Goliath is.
It's like the big ass guys. I don't know if they're actually called Goliaths.
Let's see.
I would just look up level 99.
Okay.
I'm so surprised you don't remember this one because this one was so challenging.
Let's see.
Well, while you're looking at that was the hardest level of the game for me, just because I kept running out of time. I couldn't kill both of the big creatures
Yeah.
in time. Like I wasn't dying necessarily, but I couldn't get it done in time because I wasn't doing enough DPS. So finally did it. Just took a lot of perseverance, a lot of grinding, just doing that level over and over again.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the final secret boss was awesome as well.
Yeah, I cannot remember.
Dude, I'm so surprised.
Well, I would probably remember if I knew what the enemy was. Like it's the two big guys,
Yeah, it's the big guy with like the two cannons on his shoulders.
but he does not fly, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about though. But no, this is like the big humongous creature. Oh, now I gotta find out what they're called.
Steelhead? Maybe that's not the one.
No.
The Mauls is no. You said it's the one with the cannons.
Strong arms.
Strong arms. Okay, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Put it. Okay. I hate. It's like you try to find something. It's like they want to ask you all these questions, and are you
Are you just using Google?
yeah strong? Now that I know the name of it, Strongheart. Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about.
Oh.
Because it's like, so like on the very bottom, like it's on the like the one, because there's two. There's like a circle pit in the middle, and then there's like a spiral like ramp that goes to the very top.
Well, it's not spiral. It's a square.
But there is two levels, right? Like it's the very bottom, and then it's like a ramp basically that goes to the very top. Okay, yeah, that's the one too. Yeah, that one. yeah, I would just always run out of time. Like I just could not.
Mhm.
I could kill the first one, but yeah, I'd always either die or just run out of time.
I
Yeah,
posted
that was
it. It
pretty
was the one I
frustrating.
posted a TikTok of
Okay,
today.
I actually haven't looked at our TikTok today.
You
Okay.
know, maybe it is a circular spiral. Might be not a square.
Like I was on that level for like 3 hours. It's a damn spiral. Circular spiral. But yeah, there. That was a very. It was a very like all the up until that point because even I was above the or the suggested level. So when I was on those levels, like if you're under leveled, it'll say like hard or whatever.
Mhm.
Like I was above the suggested level, like 2 or 3 levels above at this point, and I still. It was just a matter of like a little bit of RNG, like on where these enemies are, because like a lot of the enemies will just come to you, but then some won't.
Yeah.
And then sometimes like I felt like my orbital like satellite things wouldn't pick up the the eggs when they dropped. So I don't know what was
Mm.
up with that, but yeah, fair game.
Great game.
We could touch on Halo. We finished Halo on Legendary.
4 player.
Although something, yeah, 4 player co although I don't think we got the achievement for it, so I think there was something happened when we were getting
Well,
disconnected and
yeah,
stuff
when we
like that.
started, it was like level 5 or level 6 when we reconnected. I did it on normal on accident.
Yeah. And I wish, like I don't know why they don't do this, but, like, I wish you could see and other Halo games have done it, but, like, I wish it would tell you which ones you finished on Legendary and which ones you didn't.
I know.
I'm not sure why that's not in the game. That's a little frustrating, but yeah, great game. Way easier than I thought it would be. I mean, there was multiple times where we're just like, "Are we sure this is on Legendary?"
I think it's
But
because friendly fire's off by default.
yeah.
That and the spawns are they're more forgiving. Like, you can really spawn when there are enemies around
Yeah.
in this game, whereas I feel like before you couldn't. Like, you really had to
You had to have some
step away.
distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
But
that's what it is. I don't know.
nonetheless, it was a super fun experience.
I
Like
mean,
that is like the definitive way. Like I had so much fun doing that, playing Halo that like I want to keep playing with you guys because I kind of miss that. Like I haven't been
no.
in that mindset for a very long like you and I have done like co-op in the past, but um it's very, it's we don't do it very often just because it's hard to link up with people. But man, like I'm itching to play with multiplayer again, and
I'm
I
thinking about,
haven't
like,
felt that way in so much.
what's the next co-op game we can play? Like, okay, Gears, that's coming
Yeah.
up.
I
I'll
would
play that.
like I would love to play through Reloaded.
Yeah.
Gears Reloaded, maybe go through that on the whatever their hardest difficulty is. I think it's 2 player though. I'm not sure if it's more than 2 for that one.
It's not 4?
I'm not sure. I feel like it's just 2 for I know the newest one, E-Day, is 4 player co-op. But 2, I'm not sure. I think it's just 2 player,
Gotcha.
um, but yeah, after playing Halo and then after we beat the game, me, Adam, and Brendan ran a few matches with and playing Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite's so good, dude, man. That
Dude, it's so
game
good.
that game slaps. It's a damn shame that it got the hate that it got because it definitely didn't deserve it. Yes, did they not have like I don't think they had like a roadmap in place at the time that game came out. I think they were still thinking of the old ways of Halo where you didn't need, constant updates. But yeah, Halo Infinite is great multiplayer, so much fun. Um,
I didn't miss a beat either. Once I got back into it,
yeah,
I was
it's like riding a bike.
just ripping headshots. I mean, we also came off the back of playing through the campaign, but still,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
felt real good.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's sometimes it's hard to go back to multiplayer games that have been out for a long time, but yeah, with Halo, it just feels
It's
like
easy. It's
yeah, it
easy to
just
get back
feels
to.
so easy to get back into.
Like, Gears, that was tough.
Yeah, Gears was tough, especially the fact that the control. Well, I guess we can jump into the Gears now. But I played a ton of Gears of War E-Day beta this weekend. Like I think I got to like level 15 or 16. Um,
Jeez.
I've always been a Gears fan. I didn't really once 4 and 5 came out, I didn't really touch a ton of that multiplayer. I kind of got sick of it. Sick of it. It's a super, super sweaty game, like probably the most sweatiest game I've ever played.
Yeah.
That's definitely carrying over into the E-Day. But I mean, just there was just the two modes. Like, well, there was Horde mode, which I didn't get a chance to jump into. I was so having so much fun with the ranks. I did the ranked conquest mode, which is like King of the Hill kind of mode. And then they also had like team deathmatch as well. And I'm a huge deathmatch guy. I'm not a big
Like
objective person. Like I'm not a huge capture the flag, although oddball is fun in Halo Infinite and Halo in general.
Yeah.
But I'm not usually an objective guy. I'm usually the team slayer, team deathmatch kind of guy, but I was having a blast in this mode. And we had the two maps in this one, Market and I can't remember the other one. I thought both maps were excellent. Yeah, I cannot wait for this game to come out and so I can dive into the multiplayer more.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not as big of a Gears fan from a multiplayer perspective, so like I wasn't as like floored by it. Like it plays really well and it looks really great.
Yeah.
But every time I play Gears, I'm just reminded that it's a shotgun fest. Like that's what
it is. It really is, but I feel like so many people I've found people like rushing in so much that if you have a little bit of distance on them, like whipping out the Lancer and shooting them down because like it'll slow them down as well. And then also like the pistol. Like the pistol is like it's not auto fire or like automatic gun, but like you can kind of just tap that thing as quick as possible and get people down.
Yeah.
And smoke grenades.
Yeah, those go hard.
Are like I don't ever use smoke grenades in any multiplayer game, but in Gears, like they are so effective. But that does kind of add to what you were saying is you throw in a smoke and then you're just running in with your shotgun, just blasting away. But it's so much fun. Like, man,
it does feel incredible to get that kill. Like,
yeah,
to get that close.
It's super satisfying. It's so satisfying getting kills in this game. And then just going back to like the new movement, like Gears has been kind of stale with the movement. You got your roadie run, you got your rolling and stuff like that, wall bouncing. Roadie running is out in this game. It's full on like regular sprints, and it's got like a dedicated jump button too. So there have been so many times where on the Market area, there's this one conquest spot where I think one of the rocket guns, or I can't remember what it's not a boom shot, but it's something different. It's like a grenade launcher. But you can get on top of where the helicopter crashes, and you can jump over into the hill or the zone. And there's been so many times where I've done that, and I've like shot somebody in midair and killed them. And then there's been some times where I've seen people try to run up on me, and I'll blast them in midair, and it is so satisfying. So cool. I'm absolutely loving the movement. It feels great. The wall bouncing is still there. I'm okay at wall bouncing. I'm not the best. Some people are insane with it, but yeah, I had a blast.
I will say, like, it is one of the most unique multiplayer games out there.
Yeah,
like just the mechanics themselves are like unlike any other multiplayer game. Like you can be a professional at Call of Duty or Halo, but that does not translate to Gears.
No, Gears is a different thing for sure.
Yeah, it's its own beast.
Yeah.
And you said you didn't play any Horde mode?
No, I didn't try any Horde mode out. I was gonna maybe see about Saturday because I was gonna hop on, but then we were like, nah, we'll just play some Dragon Ball. And then by the time I think I got on, y'all were playing Halo at that point. So I was like, okay, well, I'll wait until the full game comes out. But
not long.
Yeah, game is incredible. I mean, it looks really good multiplayer. I cannot wait to see what it looks like. In the single player. So I'm excited. I was excited for Gears of War E-Day, mainly for the single player, but now that I've got my hands on the multiplayer, I am just this is probably outside of Zelda, and maybe that'll translate. Maybe that'll be different when I actually see Zelda. But right now, I think this is my most hyped game for the year.
Wow.
Again, like Zelda. Once I see Zelda, that will probably change, and we got to add to the news, but like once we get the Netflix trailer for GTA 6, maybe I'll actually be hyped about GTA 6. But Yeah, Gears of War EA, I think, is my most hyped right now. What about you? What's your most hyped game?
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I'm consuming content on the daily about anything.
Yeah. I did try
Fortunately.
to go to GameStop a couple of days ago. They didn't have any copies of Fire Emblem at all. They didn't have any new. Went to Target, they didn't have anything either. So we'll see if I end up picking up Three Houses. My biggest goal this year is I'm going to get through the Xenoblade series. I'm going to get through all of them and then get ready for Genesis next year when that launches.
You better start yesterday.
Yeah.
So are you gonna pick up? Which one are you gonna do first? Because you've played a bit of one.
I'll probably just knock through X, get through X now. Probably start that maybe after Rebirth. Get through that one because I was like 10+ hours in, so I definitely don't want to start over.
I mean, you were 10+ hours into one as well, right?
Yeah, that one I'm probably got to start over, and I'll probably just end up picking up the Switch 2 edition.
I want you to play 2.
Well, two I'm probably gonna pick up when that edition comes out. Physical.
It's already out. Oh, physical.
Physical. Yeah. So that is my long-term goal, gaming goal right now, is to get through the Xenoblade series.
It's like 120 hours of content.
Yeah.
If you rush it between all three of those.
Yeah.
And probably 150.
Yeah. I'll probably just throw it in like the easiest difficulty and just play it that way and not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So that's my goal.
Well, I can't wait to hear if you get to 2.
Yeah.
What your thoughts are, because it is. I mean, it's a stark departure from X 1 and 3, but it's probably my second favorite.
Okay.
Xenoblade.
Yeah.
But 3 is goated, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Three is
Yeah.
3 is excellent. So yeah, that's my goal. I want to play through. I'll probably start with X, and I'll probably go back to 1, and then I'll probably hit up 2, and then I'll probably do Future Redeemed or Connected. Which one?
Redeemed. Future Connected is 1's DLC.
1's DLC. Okay.
Which I heard isn't great. I never played it, but I would skip it.
Well, it was new, right? Like that was like added content. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I heard the same thing, that it wasn't the greatest. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's my goal.
It's a good goal.
We talked about Raiders, we talked about Gears of War, we talked about Halo. Rebirth, still playing through that. I think I'm almost 50 hours in. I'm getting close. I could feel that I'm getting pretty close to the end. I can't imagine. Yeah. I've got to go to one more section that I haven't been to yet. I can't imagine there's maybe maybe one more after that. So maybe 2 more areas. There's been a lot of areas in this game, and I'm trying to 100% it all the way through. But I've been loving it. Like Queen's Blood, I spent like 2 hours yesterday on Queen's Blood trying to fight this one guy, and then there's like a cool like backstory behind Queen's Blood. Like they're the creator of Queen's Blood like died, but his soul is like trapped in the game, like, and you're getting I don't know, he's like telepathically communicating with you, which is kind of interesting. So that's cool. So yeah, loving Rebirth. And then Pocopia, I did buy the expansion pass. I've only played about maybe an hour of Bubbly Basin, but yeah, it's a full on new area, like not just a new town, like it's an entire new area that you can explore, which is awesome.
I thought it was like within a town, okay, or within an area. Yeah,
it's its own. So you go from, I can't remember the second area, I guess, or maybe not, depending on how you play, but the area where you're on the water. A Manaphy. You'll go find Professor Tangrowth will tell you to go over there, go to this little island where Manaphy's at, and you go talk to her, and then you get a Poplio, and then he tells you about his home. And then you go through like a door to the next area. But yeah, it's like a whole new area. So much stuff to explore. There's underwater areas. There's part where you go underneath the water and then you come up, and it's like, it's like an airlock or whatever. So there's like land areas, water areas. It's a whole area. It's awesome.
That's
full on story. Like you're doing the same stuff. Like you're building up the Pokemon Center again. Like, so there's still all that same stuff. So yeah, it's a full blown new area with new stories.
Mhm.
The one new mechanic I've seen so far, I mean, it's not super new, but like, so you have plants that are underwater, like they're exclusive underwater. But in order for them to grow, they have to have oxygen. So now, like your mudkip, like we'll go over there and blow bubbles and give them oxygen
Oh,
essentially,
that's
and then
cool.
they'll grow. So there's a whole bunch of new items, new plants, new story beats to pick up, like the newspapers, and the digital pads showing stuff. So yeah, it's
I
pretty awesome.
I heard there's a way to universally access all of your boxes.
If there is, I haven't unlocked that yet. If
Okay.
that's in this, that's awesome.
I think
Like,
there is.
okay, that's huge because as soon as I got down there, I mean everything was full like in my personal inventory, and I was like, man, like I freaking love this game, but God, this is awful. Like I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I had a split second where I was like, man, this kind of sucks. Um, because yeah. So if that's the case, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the case,
Like I just
but
want like a
someone
universal
could be
box that like auto categorizes it for you. Like this is where your building material is. This is where your food is. This is where maybe it's not gonna be that quite sophisticated,
I don't
but
think yeah,
as long as it's a universal box that doesn't have it like that's endless, like you can just put stuff in there without um inventory or whatever. Like that would be awesome.
it's called the portal pod.
Mm.
What does it do? It gives you access to any storage box. It gives you access to items stored in other portal pods.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's awesome. So yeah, that's a developer listening to the feedback. 'Cause that was like my only
Yes.
complaint about the game is the inventory was just atrocious.
It kinda sucks stuck behind DLC,
Yeah, that does suck. Yeah,
unless this is
available.
separate.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Well, no, it says it's found within the Bubbly Basin, so
Okay, so
yeah,
you have to
okay.
have it. That
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah.
That's not good. Um,
Maybe they'll
but
bring it over to the main
yeah,
game.
that would be cool, like a free
Yeah.
update or something. Yeah, game's awesome. Gonna play some more of that. So
Nice.
Nick, tell me about Lies of P.
Yeah, I
Switch
picked this
2.
up. Switch 2, I mean, I've played this before on Xbox Game Pass when it came out, um, and absolutely loved it. Like, this is, like, definitively the best non-Souls-like or non-Souls Souls-like.
Yeah,
And I think it even rivals, like a Dark Souls 2. I think
for sure. Yeah.
it beats that out. Maybe. I don't know, Dark Souls 2 is really good.
Dark Souls 2 is good, man. I think it's overhated.
I mean, I replayed it a few years ago. It
Yeah.
holds up. It's incredible.
It's good.
But yeah, the Switch 2 version of Lies of P runs fantastically. Like if you're playing on TV, it looks almost exactly like it does on the other consoles. And then you can play it portably. Looks a little bit worse, but still runs great. So still a pretty seamless 60 frames per second, depending on what graphics mode you have on.
Mhm.
I love this game, and I
Yeah.
haven't played the DLC, so I'm kind of progressing enough into the story where I can get to that point. I think I'm in Act 6 or, like, in Chapter 6 now, and I think you have to get to Chapter 9. You have to get past the green monster, and then you can access the DLC, so I'm getting relatively close, but, man, this game's so incredible. Like, it has so
Yeah.
many mechanics that I've forgotten about. Um,
Was it easy to go back to, or did it take like a little bit to kind of get used to the controls?
it was pretty easy. I mean, it's kinda like your classic Souls controls.
Mhm.
So everything's kinda transferable from an
Yeah.
Elden Ring or Dark Souls, Bloodborne, whatever. But then there's, like, a couple of added mechanics, and I feel like the movement in this game just kind of feels a little bit better than it does in other Souls games.
Okay. That's
So,
good.
yeah, this
Cool.
I cannot wait. I think they're working on a sequel to Lies of
Yeah.
P, like,
I
the
think they
developers.
changed their name, right? Did they change their name?
They did.
What is it? It was Neo was before. What is it now?
I can't remember what it is now.
Okay.
But yeah, they did change their name,
And they
or like,
teased
or
the
it's new. I don't
sequel.
know, it's a new company or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, super excited for the DLC. I cannot wait to get into it because I heard it was incredible.
Yeah. That's what I heard as well.
Yeah.
Do we I think it's a prequel, right? It's a prequel to like you learn what kind of happens up until the point.
I think so.
Do you play as
Well, no, you play. Yeah, you play as the main
Pinocchio
character from,
or
or
whatever?
yeah, you play as Pinocchio.
Is it like time travel stuff? You being sent back to
It's a prequel expansion set in the final days of the city of Kratz, Belle Epoque era, right before the Puppet Frenzy massacre.
okay.
How long is it? Wow, 12 to 15 hours.
Well, it's a pretty meaty expansion.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Sweet.
And then of course, like we have, like speaking of Souls, we have Elden Ring coming out later this month. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up. The thought of going back to Elden Ring kind of overwhelms me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I put over 100 hours in that game.
Yeah. Like, what more am I gonna do
Yeah,
if I go into it aside from say, "Oh, I'm playing this portably"?
I might pick it up when it comes on sale. Like there'll probably be like a Black Friday sale or something where $50, $60. I may jump in at that price, but yeah, 80.
It's like
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for a new player. Like as long as the game runs good, I think it's absolutely worth it for a brand new player. But it does suck that it's $80 and it's
should have been 60.
an
Like,
older game. Like yeah, it should have been like I
I
think
would
it's
have
60
jumped into
bucks.
60.
Yeah.
But
So
like at the same time, like I've done everything.
yeah, I've beaten
that
every
game.
boss. I've got all the achievements first time playing it. Went through the DLC. Like yeah.
Now if Night Rain, if that came to Switch 2, I would potentially pick that up. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see on Elden Ring.
All right. Well, let's jump over to. I'm just going to go over the video games that are releasing this week. See if there's anything that's catch your eye or anything you want to play. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but August 11th tomorrow, Oblivion Remastered comes out for the Switch 2. You interested in that one at all?
It really depends on how the performance is
Yeah.
on Switch 2 because it was not super great on Xbox.
Yeah.
And if it's not great there, I mean, Bethesda just doesn't have a good track record of optimizing their games.
No.
We'll see. I'm potentially interested.
Yeah, we'll see. Grounded 2 comes to the PS5. I thought this was already on the PS5, but apparently not. It's launching in early access. So that's cool. I know that game is good. A lot of people like it a lot. Let me go through the rest of this list here to see if there's anything else. Super Mario Sunshine hits NSO on the 13th.
Nice.
Mafia: The Old Country, which this is surprising. It's getting that expansion that got announced a while ago. I guess that game sold well enough to where they wanted to add some DLC to it.
Content, I guess.
I mean, it didn't review super well. I think it was like a high 60s maybe.
Yeah.
So and that's about it that's coming out this week. There's a couple other games in here, but I don't know what they are. But
okay, so nothing huge this week.
Nothing huge this week.
Calm before the storm.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's dive over into the gaming news of the week. Nick, do you want to kick it off with the financials?
Of course I do. This is my favorite time of the quarter.
It's such a fun time.
Such a fun time. Okay, so we'll start. Let's start hardware sales, and then we'll get into software. So this quarter, which runs from Q1 runs from April to June. The Switch 2 sold 3.82 million units. The Nintendo Switch 1 sold 0.66 million units. And that's compared to last year for the Switch 2, which sold 5.82 million units in its first quarter. That was the launch quarter. So obviously we're going to see a decline there because a lot of people picked it up on launch.
But IGN, they said
the sales are declining year over year.
Yeah, I don't know. They need to then they need to figure it out because
Yeah, the
they're,
hate
they're,
train
they're
just
starting to piss me off.
it's never ending. And apparently this is one of Nintendo's best Q1s from a hardware perspective as well,
Yeah.
if not the best Q1. So hardware sales really good for the Switch 2. Currently,
And
it has
that's good
been
considering there hasn't. I mean, Pocopia, I think it was definitely a system seller, but outside of that, I mean, there hasn't been like a huge switch to like first party exclusive. Like, yes, we got
yeah,
Yoshi, we got Star Fox, um,
that's it.
and that's basically it for first party wise. And those games are good, but not like
They're not necessarily
they're not the
system
next
sellers.
Zelda, the next Mario type of stuff.
Yeah. So
So
in total, Switch 2 has sold 23.68 million units, which is really great. I mean,
yeah,
it's still remaining as the fastest selling console of all time. Will that go on forever? I don't know. The price increase is coming up in September, but at the same
yeah,
time,
they'll probably get a boost this month.
yeah, yeah. I mean, so far in Q2, we've had Splatoon Raiders, which has popped off quite a bit. That's doing very well in Japan. I think it's doing
Oh
well in
yeah,
the US too.
Raiders. I didn't even think about Raiders, but yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean that came in late July, so we'll see the impact of that
yeah.
in the next quarterly report. Um, and then yeah,
If I
Pocopia's
was
DLC.
Nintendo, do you think it would be smart for them to instead do their September direct to do the direct in August? You know, do it like maybe this week or maybe even next week, and then that way you show off the games that are coming
Yeah.
out, and then say, hey, remind people that hey, there's a price increase coming September 1st. Why don't you go ahead and jump in now?
Well,
And we have all
honestly,
these great games.
from a financial perspective, they probably want people to pick it up starting in September
Yeah, that's true.
so they can make more money on that
Yeah.
$500 console.
But then it's like, well, then you run to that issue of, well, I'm not spending $500 for this thing versus if you can get them in now at 450, maybe, and then they can get a free game or save some money on a game or something like that. But yeah, I could see both sides
Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like they'll keep that choose your own bundle console edition
They probably will.
around for a while.
Yeah.
I think that'll be obtainable from Amazon and Target for
Now, do you think it's going to be 500 with a game, or do you think it's going to be 550 with a game?
I think it'll be 500 for a little bit.
Okay.
Until they run out of that stock.
Okay.
And then they'll either like discontinue it or do a 550 version.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
We'll see. Yeah. So that's the hardware side. On the software side, so the big sellers this quarter are Tomodachi Life, which sold 8 million copies,
Insane.
which is
Insane.
crazy. Like outsold the 3DS version, which also did really well.
Yeah.
I mean, this game has popped off in kind of an unbelievable way.
It's not a niche franchise anymore.
And honestly, like, was it ever? Maybe the first one, but since the 3DS, like that one sold 6 million copies lifetime.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
It's got an audience.
Yeah.
There is a group of people.
We won't be waiting as long for a sequel to this game than we did for the one on the 3DS.
I don't think so.
Because they can't be expensive to make, and they probably don't take that long to make either.
No, I mean that's what Nintendo does really well. Is like it's not that their games aren't high quality. It's just they make their games in a very smart way.
Yeah,
where there's enough content there to justify it, but they're not spending millions of dollars to make a rock look better.
Yeah,
to make a frame look better.
Yeah, it's diminishing returns at some point. It's like, okay, are we going to spend another day on this rock, or can we move on to something else? Do you think we get some DLC for this game at all?
I think we get some free updates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come.
At some point.
Yeah.
Pocopia sold 1.27 million units this quarter in the US.
Yeah.
Because they don't report Japanese sales. So Pocopia lifetime is at 3.68 million 3.68 million non-Japan.
not in Japan.
And then I'm assuming Japan is like another at least 2 to 3 million. So
Yeah.
this
Doing very well.
this game's a huge success. It's a system seller.
Yeah.
No matter which way you cut it. This is, I mean, we both know it, like incredible game.
Yeah.
So glad it's doing well. Probably the best performing Pokemon spinoff. I mean, I think at this point it's like all but guaranteed this is the like most successful Pokemon spinoff of all time.
Yeah, and I think it'll be evergreen too. Like it'll sell for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Other notable software for the quarter. Let's see. Super Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 Edition crossed 1 million copies sold. So it's at 1.15. Kirby Air Riders is up to 1.9 million. Mario Kart World is up to 15.39 million. Donkey Kong Bonanza is up to 4.8 million.
I would have thought that would have sold more at this point.
Yeah.
It's definitely not an evergreen title for Nintendo.
Bonanza.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it may get some boosts here and there, but I mean, this is one of, if not the best, Switch 2 game thus far.
Right.
So
but
I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
it's the highest selling outside of Mario Kart World, which was a back end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of a back end.
Yeah, but it hit like 4 million last year at some point, and it's just kind of slowly gone up. So it's not. We haven't seen huge numbers. And Donkey Kong wasn't in the Mario movie, so like that probably didn't help if they were looking to get some extra sales for that.
I think we're also seeing the effect of the Switch 2 having a lot of good third-party software, whereas the Switch 1 like didn't have much, at least in the first year or two.
First-party stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so people were only buying first-party content, whereas now it's like, oh, you can buy Resident Evil Requiem, Pragmata, Final Fantasy 14's out.
Yep.
I mean, there's just a ton of Liza P. Like, and those games are like topping the eShop charts, so people are buying them, they're supporting them. So I think we're just seeing that split now of people saying, "Hey, like, yeah, Nintendo games are great, but now I have access to all these awesome third-party games that I've never played."
I still think they should have done and be like, "Hey, the studio from Mario Odyssey is making Donkey Kong Bonanza." Like they don't ever do that because they don't ever disclose who's making these games until they're out and we can see credits. But I think that would have maybe, who knows if that would have pushed more sales, but people that are itching for the next Odyssey that they maybe are in tune with, gaming news like we are, that maybe would have stirred the pot a little bit with getting people to buy it. But
I think about this sometimes. Do you think Bonanza was actually the next Odyssey? And then when it came out and people were like, yeah, this is amazing, but like, I can't wait for the next Mario. Nintendo's like, oh shit. Like that's what this was supposed to be. And now we have to wait another 5 years for the next 3D Mario. Or do you think they have?
No, I think Mario. Yeah, I think they were like done in perpetuity. I think they have been working on both. Yeah, parallel for a while. Like I fully believe we'll get the next Mario. I think next year.
Okay.
Like,
I think so, man. It's gonna be a big year.
10 years, man. 10 years without 3D Mario is kind of insane.
Yeah, it's a long
now
time.
Bowser's Fury was excellent. It was a great like little mini kind of like side piece, to Mario. But yeah, it's crazy that we just haven't had the next Mario. It's insane. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy that we just didn't get another 3D Mario for the entire Switch.
And if it didn't sell well, then that would make sense. But like that's the best selling Mario game of all time. It's crazy.
I wanted to talk about 2, well, I guess 3, maybe 4 notable absences from the Switch 2 million sellers list.
Yep.
First one, obviously, Metroid Prime 4.
Yep. Still not there.
I don't think it'll get there.
I don't think it will either.
Yeah. I mean, in total, between both versions, it has crossed 1 million.
Yeah.
But no, if Jamboree just hit 1 million, I don't think Prime 4 is going to hit it, maybe ever.
No,
which sucks.
Unless they do something like for the anniversary and they do an update to that game or an expansion.
Yeah.
Something, but yeah, I don't know. I think that game is really, really good. And if you're a Metroid fan in general, I think you should play it and don't listen to people in the reviews and actually like get in there for yourself. But $70 for for that type of game. People bitched about Metroid Dread being 60 for what it was, while like Hollow Knight was arguably a bigger game, right?
Yeah.
Lengthwise and content wise, and it was $20 or $15 at the time. So I get it, but it is what it is. So Metro Prime 4 not there.
Mario Tennis Fever still not there.
Yep.
I mean, this is just, they priced it way too high. $70 was too high. It should have been 50 digital, 60 physical.
Yep. That like you said, that I think that triggered something in Nintendo.
Yeah,
because those games always sell at least $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right after that, after they're like, okay, we'll get Yoshi out there, and then after that, like, we got to do this variable pricing to try to help out with sales.
Yeah, I mean, Mario Tennis Aces, that one did 4.5 million.
Yeah. And so Fever's the better game, right? I mean, it's
Fever's a much better game.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, and then the next two, Yoshi, that one didn't crack $1 million. Who knows if it will?
Yeah.
It just, I don't think the marketing was really good for that game. Like it really made it seem like a game made for babies, and that is not the case. I mean, sure, you can't die, and
you have like the whole storybook kind of thing that you're going like. It's very, very kiddie oriented. Yeah, oriented, and like on like the when you're on the surface level, obviously it's a lot more in depth once you get in there, but
it's an awesome game.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, and it's still like I played the demo. I thought it was cool, but for $70, I think I'd rather spend my money on something else, like a Xenoblade or whatever else that's coming out in the near future.
Yeah, just a weird game to try to sell.
Yeah,
but phenomenal, like really great once you get into it and get a few chapters in.
Yeah.
And probably the last one, not as notable, but Star Fox hasn't made the list. It was only out for 4 days of the quarter, so there is still a high likelihood or high opportunity for it to crack $1 million.
I think that one will. Out of all the ones we mentioned, I think Star Fox will be the one.
Yeah, I think that one had some really good momentum going behind it. It has a decent amount of built-in fans.
Yeah,
that I think we'll get it to that point. Like, I kind of see it's in a way similar to Fire Emblem, where like I think Fortune's Weave will at least crack $1 million, because I think in aggregate there's 1 million Fire Emblem fans that are going to pick up any Fire Emblem game. I think Star Fox has like 500,000 fans that are going to pick up whatever Star Fox game, and then it reviewed well enough, word of mouth was good enough,
and then you have people like myself where I've never really played Star Fox before, and I was like, okay, this is like a return of a cult classic.
Yeah.
That's a really good version of the original. So I think that'll get people in. Yeah, I think by the next financials, I think it'll. I don't know about 1.5 million, but maybe like 1.1 or 2.
Yeah, and I think that'll be considered a success and enough to warrant a sequel that moves on from the Lylat Wars.
Yes. Yes.
Hopefully.
See, do you guys have any other ideas up your sleeve?
What do you have?
Yeah. Should
we remake another Star Fox game? Remake Star Fox Adventures?
Star Fox 0.
Star Fox 1. 0 plus 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, did they do the on rails thing? Did they open it up like they did with Adventures, and do like a combination of both? I don't know. Either way, like I really enjoyed Star Fox, and I hope and I think we will get more games in that series.
Mm-hmm. I think so. And then last thing to note, like they reiterated their schedule for the rest of the year. So Fortune's Weave, September 17th, Switch Sports Resort, October 22nd, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Switch 2 Edition, December 3rd, and then Ocarina of Time, still listed as 2026.
Yep.
And then they have Pokemon Winds and Waves for 27, and then Xenoblade Genesis for 27.
Yep.
My question for you: is there room for one more game this year?
I
Do you
mean,
think we get that Metroid?
I think we do. I think we do. I think it gets announced in the September Direct. You know,
It comes out in
maybe
October.
yeah, maybe they'll briefly mention it. You know, maybe they'll mention its 40th anniversary. I don't think they're going to do like a dedicated section for Metroid's 40th. Um, I mean, they should, but who knows? I don't know. Um, and honestly, I could see, I could see this getting announced this month as like a Nintendo
Hmm.
app or whatever, the Today app, get announced there for like an October release. Maybe
Yeah.
highlights
Yeah.
Metroid's 40th there. You know, hey, say, and then boom.
I could see that being a tomorrow announcement.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that would be awesome. But yeah, I think there is room for one more.
Like in early October.
Early October, and I think Metroid makes the most sense unless they just have some crazy thing up their sleeves. But I mean, it already got rated, right? Like we know it's a real thing. It's just a matter of when it gets announced and when it releases, and you know, I think there's room.
Because like, if it's already rated, I don't think it would be a first half of next year game because
Yeah,
like
if it's already rated, that means the game is content complete, right? That you can fully play through it. No, so they're probably going through the stages of polishing it and stuff like that. But yeah, once a game gets rated, I mean, typically it's out within the next couple months. So
and Metroid feels like such a fall game.
it does, yeah.
I can't see it being spring or summer.
No.
Unless it's like a January, February release, which could be.
It could be. But when does Pokemon come out? Is that the end of, you think that's the end of next year, or do you think that's like spring?
I think it's spring.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of itching.
I think it's like March.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a January game for that one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I could easily see it getting announced tomorrow and coming out in September.
That would probably be
coming out in October. I mean, sorry, like early October, because they have Switch Sports Resort the end of October, so and they don't have anything else in October, right? So yeah, put that there, Metroid there, and then put Zelda November 5th or 12th, whichever.
Or November 19th.
That's a Friday.
November 18th. When does GTA come out?
Isn't it is it the 17th?
Is it?
November. Yeah, night. Oh, that is a Thursday. I still think it's stupid.
It is incredibly stupid.
Yeah. I would say the 5th or the 12th. Like, you put it out the 5th, that's 3 weeks. You put it out the 12th, that's 2 weeks before GTA 6. Plenty of time to get through Zelda.
Wait, 12th is 1 week.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was looking at the 26th. Yeah, yeah. I would say the 5th. I would say 2 weeks. I think that.
I'm gonna say 12th.
Okay. I mean, there's that amiibo dropping, apparently, so we'll see. Correlation.
Doesn't always equal causation. But hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Well, hey, just know, Nick, that you're going to get 70,000 more Nintendo YouTuber videos about that release date. So lock in.
Big Zelda news just dropped. This is huge for Zelda.
Big Zelda leaks just happened.
Leaks. Andres Restart's about to pick a 25-minute video about an ESRB rating.
I think I'm quite literally good on seeing the teaser for Ocarina of Time. Like, I've seen that so many times in so many videos since that game. It's like, okay, we don't need 30 videos on there is not that much you can analyze from 20 seconds. Like, I appreciate it, but man,
Has Nintendo lost their soul? Between Star Fox and Zelda having more realistic graphics?
ugh,
Anyways, sorry.
IGN. IGN is on a generational run right now of being just
Mhm.
the worst. All right. Anything else on the financials?
That's really it. I mean,
All right, we'll briefly we'll go through the rest of the news pretty quickly here. No Man's Sky celebrates its 10-year anniversary, teases more content for this game. Insane. Obviously, they've made up the goodwill. You know, plenty of free, like so many free updates. I think they've had a couple
Mhm.
of paid ones at this point,
I
which is
don't
totally fine.
I don't think so.
No,
Maybe they have, but I thought they've all been free.
I guess every time they do an update, they always do a sale as well. So like
Mhm.
it's like 60% off. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, people there, oh, let me finally jump in. So that's really cool. That's awesome. Blizzard marked back-to-back growth. This is currently Xbox's top performing studio. So that's good for
Sorry. Just wait, where's the camera? I just saw this.
Oh,
Ze-
Nintendo.
Zelda leak?
Zelda leak
For-
question.
Big Zelda 40th and Nintendo Direct leak.
It's absurd, dude. I
mean, you gotta make content somehow.
yeah, I don't think I could be just an individual like creator. Like I think I would have to do everything versus one. Because like
Oh, like just Nintendo or just
yeah, because like what do you like when the times are rough like they are right now, it's like, man, you can only talk about so much stuff. Like Nintendo Direct, when's that? You can only speculate so much, and you know, Nate Hate's been quiet, so I don't know.
yeah. I mean, when your channel revolves around like news and leaks, it's hard to create evergreen content.
Yeah,
Whereas if you like hyper focus on a specific niche
yeah,
and like actually make compelling content about it, then
yeah.
it's a lot easier. It's hard with news. Like
It is.
you only
'Cause,
need
like,
to watch one gaming news channel.
yeah,
Whereas like I have a couple of like Fire Emblem creators that I'm subscribed to, and they all make kind of different content.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's tough. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, Blizzard. I mean, between what Diablo 4, I'm sure.
Overwatch,
Yeah,
2,
Overwatch doing very
or-
well. I'm sure World of Warcraft is still doing well for them as well. So that's good.
Mhm.
This is kind of a crazy story, but Insomniac's Spider-Man 2 has sold another 316,000 copies off of the recent hype from Spider-Man Brand New Day. Like
I
that's
believe.
pretty insane.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously Insomniac did go in and they added in Tom Holland's suit into
Mhm.
the game. So that's really cool whenever something Spider-Man. And I think they did the same thing for Tokon. I think there's a Tokon suit as well in Insomniac.
That's pretty sweet.
So yeah, I mean, it's it's just a new suit, but like, and I didn't bring this up when I talked about Spider-Man Brand New Day, but or maybe I did when we were talking when we were playing Halo, but like, it really feels like the director of Brand New Day played Insomniac's version of Spider-Man because it's
Mm.
again like some of those moves are in the movie, and like it's got like first person swinging, and like it's really cool. It's really cool. So yeah, that makes so much sense that it would have sold, you know, and saying how much it did sell, but it's
Yeah.
pretty,
Yeah, almost. I mean, close to 500,000. That is pretty incredible.
yeah. And I think it was on sale too, so it was like $20, you know.
But for a 3-year-old game, or
Yeah.
3-year-old game, like that's really
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then last one, this is from the president of 2K, I believe. I could be wrong, but he said more people are pre-ordering GTA 6's $100 version than they are the $80 version, and this is exactly what they wanted to happen. Like the $100 version is the true version of this game. You know, hiding, you know, some of the shops and stuff that the exclusive, it was always weird to me. So yeah, this was just kind of
$80 is the broke boy version.
yeah, that's the broke. Lots of people have said like they're like, oh, you can't just shove out another $20. So
Man, I didn't know Rockstar had so many employees that were on Twitter. I feel like you can't hate on GTA 6
no,
without getting a slew of defenders.
yeah. Which I'm excited for GTA 6 again.
Yeah.
We just got announced last week or over the weekend that they are locking the first or the next trailer to Netflix. Now Netflix did come out and say that streamers can live stream it. They won't get flagged for streaming their content. And then I think it's everywhere else like 6 hours later. So it's not an egregious amount of time. It is very weird.
It's a weird precedent.
It is a weird precedent. And I think only GTA 6 can get away with this.
Yeah, quite literally, like no other game could actually do something like this.
So Netflix paid them the big bucks for that exclusivity.
This was probably a $20 million deal.
Oh, I'm sure.
At least.
They gotta make up that $1 billion game development. So
well, they've already made it up in pre-orders.
That is true.
I think they had revenue of 1.4 billion over the last quarter, and a lot of it was attributed to pre-orders.
Yeah, this game's gonna be insane. Like I don't know if they've confirmed if GTA Online is going to be there day one. I imagine it's not going to be.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think,
because I just don't think it would be able to handle like the sheer amount of people playing day one. But this game is going to make so much money. I mean, as soon as GTA Online goes on, they're gonna be nickel and diming you like, into oblivion. Like it's gonna be insane. So be prepared.
I mean, we did have an interesting conversation with Adam over the weekend though, because
yeah. So if you want to explain that story, it's very interesting.
So he's a pretty like engaged gamer. He plays a lot of multiplayer games. Our buddy Adam, he was talking about how excited he was for GTA 6. And we're like, oh, like, are you going to play it on Xbox or PlayStation? And he's like, well, I sold my Xbox a few years ago, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, how are you going to play it then? And he said, well, I'm going to play it on PC.
So,
and then he said, well, no, you're not. Well, it's not coming to PC day one. It'll probably be on PC in 2027 or 2028.
Yeah, after they do that every single time.
He's like, well, like, oh shit. Like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, and then he looked up the prices. I guess he didn't know, but he looked up the prices of the Xbox Series X and S, and he's like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "Yeah, it's
gone up.
Yeah, it's gone up a lot."
So if he is experiencing that, then what is the average gamer going to experience? And I know like a lot of people are on console already, but for the PC gamers who just aren't like that plugged in, who are playing, kind of random multiplayer games with their friends and.
Or recent, like, I mean, GTA 5 came out on the 360.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a long time since GTA 5 came out, and that did the same thing. It was console first. I think GTA 4 was the same. So it's been this way since GTA 4. So yeah, there's probably a lot of like brand new PC players or people who've come onto the market within the last couple of years that are PC only and just didn't know. They just assumed, and that's not. I don't think you're, ignorant or anything like that for not knowing. It's just kind of the way the gaming industry works. It's like, okay, if it's on Xbox and PlayStation, then it's gonna be on PC. Like it just makes
there's that assumption.
There's no exclusivity with that. But yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot more people than we think that are gonna be upset come day one or maybe like pre-ordering, like, hey, I can't pre-order on Steam. What's up? And then you actually Google it. But a lot of people don't pre-order and they just buy it day one. So there's gonna be a lot of people maybe potentially taking that day off of work, booting up their PC that day or the night before, trying to pre-download it, and then they get the rude awakening that this is Xbox and PlayStation only, baby.
I think there's gonna be a lot of
angry tweets, maybe.
A lot of people rushing out to the store to try to buy Xboxes and PlayStations.
I think I'm gonna be very curious to see a surge, if there's a surge in sales for Xbox and PlayStation.
Between that and Black Friday, like that's gonna be a perfect storm.
Yeah, I think your best bet right now, if like you just don't have it, is the used market. That's what I told Adam. I was like, go on Facebook Marketplace. Like I just saw a deal today. It was $350 for a Series S, and it came with like 2 controllers and a couple of other things. I was like, that's a pretty good deal. Like,
Hell, I'll lend Adam my Series S.
yeah, but then he's gonna be, I want to play the more powerful hardware. I don't know if I would play a GTA 6 on the Series S.
No,
Didn't Elden Ring kind of struggle on the Series S? Or was it pretty okay? I can't remember.
was okay.
With
It was okay.
I know we played Shadow of the Erdtree on the Series S.
Yeah, and I started it off. I started it off on quality mode, so I was like,
yeah,
what is wrong with this? Like, why is it running so poorly? And then I realized,
yeah,
so it runs at 60.
Okay, maybe it'll be.
But Harrison, Elden Ring came out on Xbox One and PS4.
That's true. Yeah. We'll see.
Oh yeah,
yeah. When is that Netflix thing? I know it's like
late August.
Yeah.
Trailer.
August 27th, an extended look. So we'll get like a. I don't know how long this is going to be, but I would imagine we are going to get a pretty lengthy.
I mean, we'll see gameplay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I'm excited. See it.
Oh,
it's a Thursday.
Last thing.
Yeah.
That I didn't put on here, but both you and I, and apparently everyone else who signed up, got into the Dust Bloods network test. So that's running next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll have our thoughts on that in a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm excited. I would imagine that most people would have gotten in, or at least like a heavy amount of the first come first serve, just because they want to. It's a network test. They want to make sure that it can handle handle the heavy load of players coming in. I'm excited just to see what this thing is.
Like, excited for like an actual trailer or like some gameplay.
I mean, I would imagine that they're going to drop a trailer the same day it comes out, so people that aren't in the network test or maybe curious will get a look at what it is, and then they can go to their favorite streamers and content creators that can. I mean, we don't know if we can record footage of this thing. Probably not. Usually you can't with this type of stuff, but maybe you can talk about it. You know, I don't know. We won't know probably until closer.
I bet there's going to be a preview.
Yeah.
Before the network tests.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. There'll be some sort of
like outlets. EA had a preview before the beta.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll see. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. All right, Nick, anything else before we wrap up the show?
I think that's it.
Sweet. All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up. We appreciate everyone watching, listening, all that good stuff. If you can review us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice, that would be greatly appreciated. Nothing big coming out this week, so no new games that we'll be playing. But I'll probably be back next week with more Pacopia, diving into that DLC some more. Yeah. So look forward to that. And then